It was the peak of summer in Rosewood Hills, and the lawns across the suburban neighborhood had faded to dusty yellow. A heat wave had pressed down on the city for 3 weeks straight, and watering restrictions were in full effect. Homeowners were expected to follow a strict schedule: alternate day watering, early morning or late evening only, with fines for violators. On the corner lot of Sycamore Drive, however, one lawn remained lush and green. Flower beds bloomed vibrantly, and even the vegetable garden showed no signs of withering. It was the home of Dr. Nina Alvarado, a water systems engineer, and the director of water resources for the city of Rosewood. For most neighbors, Nina's yard was a quiet source of admiration, even inspiration, but not for Karen Stein. Karen, the neighborhood's self-appointed rule enforcer, had been watching Nina's house with increasing suspicion. Her own grass was crisp and brown, and she had taken that personally. One Tuesday morning, as Nina returned home from a city council meeting, Karen marched up the driveway, her arms crossed tightly. "Excuse me," Karen barked. "We need to talk about your water use." Nina, dressed in a blazer and slacks, paused by her car and turned with a calm smile. "Hello, Karen. Something wrong?" Karen huffed. "While the rest of us are trying to follow the rules and conserve water, you're out here with a garden fit for Versailles. It's wasteful and unfair." Nina raised an eyebrow. "My property is in full compliance with the city's watering schedule, and I don't use more than the permitted amount." Karen scoffed. "Impossible. Your grass is green. You must be overwatering or cheating the system somehow." Nina remained composed. "Actually, I'm using a gray water irrigation system I designed myself. It collects and filters runoff from my showers, sinks, and laundry, and then uses it to water the landscape through subsurface drip lines, efficiently and legally." Karen blinked. "I'm also using native drought-tolerant plants that retain moisture better than turf, and mulch to reduce evaporation." Karen opened her mouth, but Nina wasn't finished. "And just for the record, I oversee Rosewood's entire municipal water conservation program. I'm the one who helped draft the current watering policy." Karen's face flushed deep red. "I didn't realize." Nina nodded. "I appreciate your concern for water use, though. If you'd like, I can help you install a small rain catchment system. It'll help your garden thrive without breaking any rules." The tension softened. Karen looked away, then back at Nina's garden. "It really does look good." "It's about working smarter, not harder," Nina replied with a grin. Within a week, Karen had taken Nina up on her offer. They installed a simple rain barrel and mulch system in her backyard. Soon after, several neighbors joined in, and the block's landscaping began to change. More native plants, less water waste, and better understanding of how to live in balance with their environment. Nina never raised her voice or pulled rank. She simply led by example. And in the heat of a summer drought, knowledge turned out to be the coolest thing of all.